Okay, so I stumbled upon this video which poses a very interesting question. So this video is made by Ken 2.0. Like, you really pose a very interesting question. I'm glad you two recommend this in my homepage. Why didn't Gojo turn evil instead of Geto? That's very interesting. And look at this scene that he's showing right here, right off the bat. This moment right here, this scene made it look like Gojo was gonna be the one that was gonna turn evil. So I'm wondering the reasons why, and I hope, I just hope that like this doesn't go into anything in the manga, especially since I'm an anime only watcher. Hopefully it doesn't do that. But let's see, what really is the reason why Gojo is the one that didn't turn evil?
What the world of Jujutsu Kaisen look like if Gojo did turn evil? Well,
if Gojo is the one who turned evil, is basically GG. That's the end game boss. Like, what? Like, imagine if Gojo turned evil and him and Sukuna are on the same side. Who's stopping that? Let's be honest, let's be real. Who is stopping that? I don't know.
His fight with Toji comes a very important moment in Gojo's life, and the reason I'm making this video. Gojo goes to take Riko's dead body from the hands of the Star Religious group, and as he's walking out, all the members of the group are applauding. Geto enters the room and you can see the emptiness in Gojo's eyes. Gojo looks at Geto and asks if they should kill everyone there.
That was the moment right there that had me thinking, like, okay, Gojo, like, what's going through your mind? Like, this is like the most villain shit you ever said in the whole series. I don't know what's going through his mind, but like, yeah, that was the moment right there that had me thinking, like, hold on, wait a minute, what's going on? I thought Geto was gonna be the one that's turning evil, not Gojo. But I wonder what happened afterwards that really changed his mind, or I don't know, because it felt like those statements he made felt like character shifting statements, while Geto was trying to tell him, no, like, it's not right, these are innocent people. Like, it's such a weird shift, the fact that the other person ends up turning evil after this moment.
Curses are born from the release of cursed energy from non-sorcerers as a result of negative emotions. Geto starts to question his purpose and why he's fighting to protect the very people that are hurting him the most. Watching his comrades die one by one and constantly exercising and absorbing curse after curse, Geto snapped. While on a mission, Geto witnesses two kids, Mimiko and Naniko, in prison and ridiculed by non-sorcerers simply because of them having cursed techniques.
Okay, so basically what happened is the year time skip after Rika died changed everything. That's basically what I'm hearing. Because I remember in the episode 2, Geto was talking about like the endless cycle and how it felt like there was no end to it. Like, we're here to protect these weak people, these non-sorcerers, but our reward is basically almost guaranteed death in the future, or just losing comrades in general, as we protect the people that are even creating these curses in the first place. But now that I think about it, is the reason why Gojo didn't turn evil is because he was explaining how Toji helped with the fact that he was able to challenge Gojo, and Gojo didn't, I guess, see himself anymore. It's just a clear defined strongest, and he just didn't have that invincibility plot armor barrier anymore, that he felt like he couldn't really be defeated. I don't know, I gotta think about that a little more, honestly.
The irony of their relationship is that when Gojo was at his tipping point, wavering between good and evil, Geto was there to keep Gojo in check. On the other hand, Gojo was not there, nor did he notice Geto slipping further and further into darkness.
That's a good point. Okay, but I wish it was emphasized more that was the case, that Gojo wasn't there when Geto was going through it, because they had like a year time skip. So like, maybe they show more of Gojo being busy doing missions and all that and saving the world, while Geto is like losing his mind. Like, let's say Geto was like requesting Gojo to talk, like, I need to talk to you about something, you know, and then Gojo's like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, like, I gotta go on this mission. Maybe if they showcase more of that, maybe I would understand more about why Gojo didn't shift it and why Geto did. But I like that point. That's a very interesting point, the fact that Geto being there for Gojo and Gojo not being there for Geto when he was needed contribute in the shift of who became evil and who stayed good.
Gojo was unable to understand the difficulties associated with being a Jujutsu sorcerer because, like I said earlier, for the most part the job came easy to him. Unlike Geto, Gojo couldn't comprehend the ills of the world and how they could weigh on the average person, specifically the average Jujutsu sorcerer.
That makes sense too. Most of the time these missions come easy for Gojo, even though like they be stacking up missions on him, like they be going crazy. If I remember correctly, it was like a time where he had to train Itadori and the rest of them, and like at the same time do like 2 other missions. I see. So he's trying to say weird the lack of self-awareness he has about the burdens of being a sorcerer. Almost like he's saying Gojo is basically like an alien sort of like because he's such an exception in the world, that him being an exception to the rule of basically everything when it comes to it, like empathizing, understanding the feelings of the average person. It's not easy for him to like talk somebody out of going a certain path or anything like that, because he doesn't like relate to much people at all in the show, I'm assuming. And I guess that's another reason why he probably looked for potentially strong sorcerers like in a young age, when he's able to like influence them and I guess show them the path and the way, so that he doesn't end up like Geto. And I guess that also explains why he became a teacher and why he looks after his students a lot, just so that he doesn't make the same mistake that he did with Geto. Okay, that was a really good video, honestly. It actually helped explain a lot of things that I was confused about. Well, I shouldn't say confused, but it's not clearly answered. Like, you kind of have to do your own research. But that was a great explanation. He went on to talk about ego death and everything, but I'll let you watch that part on your own, because I think he explained it way better than I could possibly would if I was to talk about ego death. But overall, to really summarize it, Geto was there when Gojo was in the moment of shifting, but Gojo wasn't truly there for Geto when it was his time to doubt his beliefs and shift over. That 1 year time skip really impacted them a lot, which I wish they show more of and show more what happened in that year that really got Geto like messed up, especially showcasing Gojo and Geto not being able to like spend as much time together, as like Geto goes down like a spiral. Hold on, I'm reading this comment right now. Y'all misunderstand. Geto didn't become evil, he became racist, and Gojo was already racist. Okay, if I think about it, I don't know what to think about. This person says, is racism not evil, bro? True. I mean, it's like pure hatred for just you existing a certain way, not for like anything you've done or your character or anything. It's really just what you represent. But yeah, great video. Make sure to check out Ken 2.0 in the link down in the description. What do you guys think about this video? Think about Gojo not turning evil, Geto turning evil? Let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.